Welcome everybody. My name is Wing Liang, the Aragon watch designer, and welcome to our Aragon watch presentation. And I want to say hello to all the Aragon collectors and all the watch enthusiasts. This is our first video to introduce a brand new collection for year 2024. And the name of this collection is the Aragon C Charger. But this time, the look is completely different, but it has a C Charger DNA. All right, welcome, and let's come in and talk about this watch. So we have the close-up of the brand new C Charger. Okay, so this is the first official video for the Aragon this year, and I'm introducing the 50mm C Charger automatic. Okay, this is a silver dial that I'm showing you. So here is the story how I came up with that. If you recognize this, this is the original C Charger with the motorcycle chain bracelet. And as you can see how it evolved to the second, and then this is the third one. So the story about this watch is there was one day I was thinking, all right, C Charger has been really popular. And I know it's, to a lot of people, they really like the bracelet, and too tall off the case, it's a little bit funky. And I was thinking, how about I design a classic sports watch with the C Charger DNA, right? So what I want to show you is, if you look at the bezel, it still have that dodecagon design, okay? That 12 angle bezel design. But this time, instead of a tall case, I did it in a 15mm. It looks, and it's gonna be different than the original 18mm tall. Now, it's gonna be a flat sapphire crystal, but what I want you to look at is the 9 o'clock sidewall. I've created this multi-angle to align with the design of the bezel. So also the crown is located at the 3 o'clock position. And when I want to show you this is, let me unscrew this. You see how the crown design is recessed into the case. Okay? And also if you look at the turning bezel, has a lot of small teeth. So this is a major evolution of the C Charger. Okay, so we're producing in 50mm only for now. So you can take a look at a lot of changes in the C Charger, but still remain with the DNA. All right, now, next thing I want to show you is the bracelet. Okay, the bracelet is this 7-piece multi-link bracelet design with the 6-angle small link combined together. And you can also see the first end link has this female link. So it gives you that instant 90-degree angle drop when you wear that watch. So it creates extra comfort. Okay, so you can see, you know, the lug doesn't overshoot your wrist. Even though I have a small wrist, I'm just gonna put it on. Maybe I should take off my original one. Okay, and I can show it to you immediately how it wraps around my wrist. Very comfortable, but I want you to know this watch is very, very hefty. Okay, it's a heavy watch. Pure stainless steel 316L. It's unbelievable, like how much it weighs, how much, like how heavy it is, and it drops on my hand when I'm holding the watch. So now let's go back. So I talked about the bezel, the design of the bezel. I talked about the design of the watch. So you can see The white lume glows blue. Okay, now let's come in and talk about the dial design. So it still remains the hour index the same, but a new set of hands to continue the evolution of the C charger. So on the chapter ring, you have the military time, and then the micro imprint of the minute and the second on the dial, the date window at the 3 o'clock position. So all this glow is white lume glows green, okay? So you can see this. This is the sunray silver dial with the contrast of that blue, that deep reflects blue that we always use. Now the case thickness is 15. I mentioned this earlier. Automatic movement with the NH35. Sapphire crystal once again with the AR anti-reflective coating. Okay, so this is extra special. Each one of the links is solid. Okay, we're using the clipping pins adjustment, and there each one of the link is 5mm in thickness. And you can see how this multi-dimension of the bracelet. It's like silk, even though it's such a powerful, I would use this word powerful bracelet. Just the bracelet itself, I guarantee you, is somewhere like around $100, $120 if you have to buy this separately. Okay, and then the clasp is our Aragon clasp, solid deployment with double button. Screw down crown, I mentioned this earlier. Water resistance 200 meters or 660 feet, which I also mentioned earlier. This time around with this C charger, it is a watch that goes with all occasions. You know, you can go out on the weekend, like a really nice dress watch with that sports look, or you can also use it for scuba diving, any water activities. I think this time around, it designed like perfect, because the original one, it gives you that modern sports look. But this one right now, I think it times and it tunes into this perfect classic sports watch look. Very generous with the bracelet, by the way. Okay, even I can just put my hand through like that. All right, so this is the Sunray Silver Dial. All right, the next one is our favorite and the best-selling dial color recently. Okay, and this is the second version of the Sunray Teal dial with the black bezel. So it's really completely transformed when you get the silver with the blue hour index and the hands, and then turn into this teal dial with the black hands, black hour index, and black bezel. I really feel this one is very, very special. This collection this time, very, very special. And that's why I picked it to kick off the brand new Aragon the first brand new design Aragon for 2024. Now, here we go. Now, if you want to step up, okay, from the silver dial, the silver Sunray dial, to something even more substantial. All right, so don't blink your eyes. I'm going to show you this white mother of pearl. All right, you see the colors? The color transformation, look, once again. I'm going to find the angle where there's no reflection, and everybody which is hard to do because the colors come from the reflection. Look at that. It's like a rainbow, immediately turning into a rainbow of colors. Now this angle, it looks like, oh, wow, it looks like an oyster, the shell of an oyster. But as soon as I turn, let me see if I can find that. Nah, it's hard. I mean, when you wear this watch, you'll be doing this same thing and trying to discover the colors on the dial. I'm sure you can do better than me because the studio has a lot of lights. So this is the white mother of pearl with the black bezel. And that's the only one. That's the only mother of pearl with the black bezel, by the way. Now, the next one is the black mother of pearl. Once again, here, black dial. And let me turn the angle. You can see the transformation of colors. is very secretive. If you look at this, like right here, every time when you turn, like you see the lower half is full of colors and then suddenly turn to black, a black dial, like a piano black dial, right? This is also very nice as well. And the last is the abalone. It's just full of life. Look at that. No matter how you hide it, you just can't. The colors just come out. If you hit it right, you see even more. And every single dial is different, by the way. I mean, I've mentioned this before. You just can't duplicate two into the same. Like there are no two same dials for all these natural materials. So once again, I hope you like this collection. I hope, this is dedicated, designed for the larger timepiece watch enthusiasts out there. I know recently I've done quite a few on a row with the 40 millimeter, the Evo, the Dive Master GMT, the Sea Striker. I was on the road with 3 40 millimeter in a row, and all the watch guys that prefer a larger case, I didn't forget about you. That's why I want to specifically design this new C charger in 50 millimeter first. It's very, very special because, the watch industry is constantly changing with the trend and the look, but Aragon continues the same. We stick with the Aragon look, and we're just improving every generation of our collections. Okay, so this time around, it has sapphire crystal. It's superb. All right, guys, I don't know how you're going to choose because it really depends what you like. If you want like the natural substance material, you have to have one of these threes. But if you want something more classic, especially this one, like a lower tone, the silver sunray dial with the blue contrast, it's just a clean and provide the contrast of the blue hands and the blue R index and the micro imprint. It really pops. All right, so stick around for another 5-10 seconds, and I hope to see. I hope you can check out the loom shots. I hope you enjoy this video and share your feedback and comments below so I can read. I always go back and from time to time I always go back to read all the feedbacks. Initially I read immediately, but over time it builds up a much bigger comment. So I go back over time to look at all the videos. Okay. Thank you very much for everyone. And I will see you very, very soon.